We began tonight with the oppressive temperatures, and we end with an oasis for kids who need to escape not just the long, hot summer, but the violence that often comes with it. Dean Reynolds found it in Chicago.
Every weekday when this rattletrap van heads deep into a violent, crime-ridden Chicago neighborhood, Yolanda Morris is at the wheel.
Last summer, there were shootings right on this street.
On this street?
On this street, whereas we had to have our children actually lay on this sidewalk and just lay down until the shooting was over and then get them into the building.
She's talking about the children she drives to summer camp at the new Mount Calvary Baptist Church. About 140 kids, from toddlers to teenagers, can find a 6-hour haven here during what are historically Chicago's bloodiest months.
All they need is a chance in order to do something to get out of this neighborhood if they so wish to do so.
There are arts and crafts here to go with calisthenics, reading, as well as arithmetic.
How much is 30 plus 10?
Sometimes in the morning they'll actually play a game as we're driving, counting the number of abandoned houses. I mean, that's not something that you see, I believe, in most neighborhoods.
What kind of neighborhood it is was apparent when we retraced her route one day last week.
If you don't give them some tools and some encouragement, you know, when you hear something like that, I mean, you stop, you know, it's like, okay.
Yeah, what was that?
I hope it was a firecracker. I hope it was a firecracker. I mean, but you can't tell for sure.
Summer camp may mean gorgeous vistas and wide open spaces to other kids, but here it's a blacktop playground outside a church hall. A city park a block away is too dangerous to visit.
You mentioned some of these tragedies. I'm wondering if you ever go home at night and cry.
Sometimes I cry here. Sometimes I do, yeah.
Mrs. Morris, a retired bank executive who runs the camp, drives in every day from her home in the suburbs.
The children there don't need what the children in this neighborhood need. And so that's why I do it. I love the children.
Shootings in the Englewood neighborhood are down this year, as they are in the rest of the city.
So this year it's been much better, and we're just keeping our fingers crossed that it'll remain kind of calm over here on the street.
After all, there's a lot riding on it. Dean Reynolds, CBS News, Chicago.
And that's the CBS Evening News for tonight. For all of us at CBS News all around the world, good night.